next is one of the league's best, Jalen Ramsey, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Houston Texans and the Miami Dolphins. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis on hand here. CD, you look at the Texans in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like this style of
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They start the drive with Cook. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Charles, they ran last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On second down, it's Cook again. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Tua now on first down. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. On second down, Cook. To about the 33-yard line. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, Try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. First down, here's the run with Cook. He's got it to the 43 here. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still...
I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the...
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Texans at 6-4 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Ready, break.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route-running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Dalvin Cook hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year as they have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. The lead is now 14-10. And that was a 3rd and medium situation. Thought they might pass it. They ran it. And they're glad they did.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. That's a surprise to me that they ran the ball in that situation. Usually you worry about trying to get that kind of yardage on the ground against NFL defenses. Instead, they crossed them up. That took a little fortitude to make that call. And, boy, it matched up really, really well. The element of surprise plus some excellent execution, off he goes.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Chop that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Able to slither by. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 108 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This guy, good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. And Tua going to keep on the option. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami 1st.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
That's to the former Texan. It's Will Fuller. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Tua sets up to pass it.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Moore.
And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Quick slant to Brown.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. Second and 6. And he finds his target. It's Schultz.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Pierce will try to pick it up.
And some room to maneuver. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
It always seems like a lightning bolt when you get a big run on 3rd and inches. But in this case, all the credit has to go to the offensive line. They out-leveraged the defensive front and created a gap for him to get through and create that big-time run.
Let's go.
Another carry for Pierce.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
On second down, here's Pierce.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Tua now on 1st down. It's complete to Fuller.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pass. Tua. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Okay, right. Yellow, black, blue, check.
Tua going to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend. So lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And the Patriots have the lead in the final stages before halftime. The Pats try and hold on and claim victory. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Christian Watson, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. To him, the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Complete. It's Henry. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. To throw again on second down. Tua. He's got Fuller. Cook now off the read option. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. 11 yards for number 11. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. On play action, here's Tua. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Back to the ground, Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tua. Now the ball comes loose. And the Texans scoop it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It's Xavier Howard who brings him down from his corner position. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and that will keep the lead at 8. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7. On second down, here's the option. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He is going to find Hill here. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. He'll drop to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Pierce takes it straight ahead. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Back to throw here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this returnable for Hill. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play with the other team. Right now, what you're...
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. On second down, there's the option going left. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. On the jet sweep, here comes Fuller. Gets past one man. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
And he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. Touchdown! Charlie Warner from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Houston set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory.
He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce from 4 yards out. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Dolphins on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 4. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Give to Pierce now on the option. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. He'll look to throw. As this complete to Woods. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. He's back to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Caught on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like... So a victory here.